this line up here. Write every first name, every middle name, every last name. It needs to be in black ink. If you don't sign it and you try to send this to get a passport, they will send it back to you, okay? And again, just make sure it's all correct before you leave today. At some point in the near future, you should go to the Social Security office and show them your certificate. Their job is to track everyone's wages. They've been tracking your wages as a permanent resident, and now they'd like to track your wages as a citizen. So take that in there. They've got a little short form for you to fill out, and they'll get your record update, okay? You've been given a voter registration form. If you live in a different state, we've got Nebraska and Iowa extra forms over there. You'll just fill that out and mail it in, and then they will send you the registration form, and that will tell you where to go to vote, okay? If your children are getting citizenship through you today, they will not be getting a certificate today. To get them one, you can file a form called an N-600, which is an application for citizenship. And so that will get them their own certificate, okay? And that's about it. We'll get started here in a second. So at the end of the ceremony, when we give out the certificates, it's easiest if we go row by row. So we'll have the first row stand, and then if you'll come up first, get your certificate and have a seat. And then the second row will have you, not yet, I'll tell you when. I know you're excited, but it's not time yet. So then we'll have the second row come up this way and make a circle and then just go back to your seat. That way we don't have people running into each other, okay? Make sure that all of your phones are on vibrate or off. This is the one time in your life you get to do this, so make sure your phone's not going to ring in the middle of it. You're going to be given the oath of allegiance. Make sure you repeat that good and loud. Again, this is the one time in your life you get to do this, so make it count, okay? All right. So my name is Officer Mary Burke, and it's my pleasure to welcome you here this afternoon to our administrative ceremony. You are all here today to take the final step and become United States citizens. At this time, I'm going to ask everyone to please rise and remove your hats for the playing of the national anthem. Officer, and each of you have been found to be eligible for citizenship in the United States at this time. As I read your name and country of birth, please stand and remain standing until you have been given the oath of allegiance. Raid Saeed Shafat, Iraq. Ayala Salim Essa, Iraq. Samantha Vargas, Canada. Rami Jerez Frej, Jordan. Duangon Midi, Cameroon. Gamathi Kalapiran, India. Mahmoud Hassan Abdirahman, Somalia. Luis Armando Palayo, Mexico. Mohammed Kahi Dinihau, Somalia. Iso, Burma. Fardoza Hussein Touré, Somalia. Isho Abdi Osman, Somalia. Francisco Javier Najera Palomo, Mexico. Fonzia Muhammad James, Somalia. At this time, I'd like to introduce Supervisory Immigration Services Officer Ken Zarmanicki, who's going to administer your oath of allegiance.
Good afternoon. At this time, please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I hereby declare on oath that I absolutely and entirely renounce and abjure all allegiance and fidelity to any foreign prince, potentate, state or sovereignty, of whom or which I have heretofore been a subject or citizen, that I will support and defend the Constitution and the laws of the United States of America against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same, that I will bear arms on behalf of the United States when required by the law, that I will perform non-combatant service in the armed forces of the United States when required by law, that I will perform work of national importance under civilian direction when required by law, and that I take this obligation freely without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion, so help me God. If you agree, please respond, I do.
I do.
Great job, everyone. Congratulations.
Congratulations. If I could have everyone rise again, please, for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to
To
the
the flag of
the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please be seated. At this time, we're going to show you two videos, including a message from the President.
It's an honor and a privilege to call you a fellow citizen of the United States of America. This is now officially your country, your home to protect, to defend, and to serve through active and engaged citizenship. Together, we are a nation united not by any one culture or ethnicity or ideology, but by the principles of opportunity, equality, and liberty that are enshrined in our founding documents. Today marks a very special day in your life. You've traveled a long path to get here. You've sworn a solemn oath to this country. And now you have all the rights of citizenship. With the privileges of citizenship, though, come great responsibilities. And so I ask that you use your freedoms and your talents to contribute to the good of our nation and the world. Always remember that in America, no dream is impossible. Like the millions of immigrants who have come before you, you have the opportunity to enrich this country through your contributions to civic society, business, culture, and your community. You can help write the next great chapter in our American story. And together we can keep the beacon that is America burning bright for all the world to see. I am proud to welcome you as a new citizen of this country. May God bless you, and may God continue to bless the United States of America.
Just my children and my wife. Thank my lucky stars to be living here today. 'Cause the flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away. And I'm proud From the lakes of Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee, across the plains of Texas, from sea to shining sea, from Detroit down to Houston and New York to LA. There's pride in every American heart, and it's time we stand and say, I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free, and I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me, and I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today, 'cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free, and I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me, and I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today, 'cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA.
This concludes our ceremony this afternoon. On behalf of everyone here at the Omaha Field Office, we'd like to congratulate you on your citizenship today.
Well,
At this time, I'm going to have the front row stand. Oh, congratulations.
Look how red he is.
Yeah.